Shalom. First and foremost, before I get started, I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to our power, Yahawah, bahasham, Rawchaa Qadash. Double honors to the head elders and apostles, a great millstone who rule and teach well. Also want to give a shout out there to the hopeful elect, to Yahawah, if Yahawah, who are sincerely in this truth, as well as believers of this word, but not just believers, but doers as well. And again, to you, I'd like to say shalom. All right, this is just going to be another quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi. And like always, Lord, when this lesson is edifying, man. But getting straight into it, as you can see the title of this one, this is why we continually say, fear the Lord. Okay, again, this is why we continually say, fear the Lord. Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi. Okay, it's his name and he is meant to be feared. All right, now, huge news, man, here in Babylon the Great. Okay, you got the famous rapper Project Pat. You know, his son, it says his son just died at 21. All right, killed at a Memphis park. And what really caught my attention is that these right here, man, look at this. I know you brothers can see it, you brothers and sisters. His son got on fringes. All right. And again, going back to the title, this is why we say, fear the Lord, Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi. Now, if you don't know, Project Pat, he's a preacher now. So, you know, I expect that this guy know something about the truth, man. Especially with his son wearing fringes. You know, and you know, I don't know, but that could have motivated him to be a preacher. You know, to get closer to who they call upon Jeebah, man. All right. But, you know, again, like, if his son know, I'm pretty sure, because his son, most likely, when you know how you first come into the truth, you got that zeal, you get to telling your family members who we are, you know, and they ain't trying to hear it, you know what I mean? You know, it may seem like they listening, but it's going in one ear, out the other. So, you know, again, going back to my point, I'm pretty sure Project Pat knows that he's an Israelite, man. All right? He's an Israelite. He knows that. He's aware. Okay, whether he believe or not. But here it is. The Lord has brought judgment upon his son, man. And again, man, this is why we should say, this is why we say fear the Lord, man. So like, I know the prophets, they sound like a broken record, but it's the truth, man. Because we're coming into some very, very, very horrific and dangerous times, man. But not only that, the scriptures speak about as fishes are caught up in the net. You know, the Son of Man, no, they know not when that day shall come. Roughly paraphrasing, man. So you don't know when your number is gonna be called, as they often say, even in the world. You know, and a lot of you are not even ready to face the times that we're going into, man. All right, the horrific times that we're headed into. A lot of you are not even ready, man. You see, but this is the time to get prepared, especially if you know you're an Israelite, man. But I'm gonna jump straight into it, man. Matter of fact, I'll read a little bit into it. It says, famed rapper Project Pat's son has died after a shooting in a Tennessee park. Though the details around the incident are still murky, TMZ has learned Patrick Houston Jr., son of the rapper and nephew of 3 6 Mafia, co-founder Juicy J, was killed last week in Emojin, you know, Salaki if I mispronounced that, Emojin Heights, a historically black Memphis neighborhood. Black. Gotta stay away from that, man. But continue, it says Memphis police say the shooting went down just after 1 p.m. Friday, and when officers arrived at the scene, they found Houston dead. No other details have been released yet. Project Pat rose to prominence in the 1990s as a member of the group The K's, joining the group in 1998, the same year they dropped their debut album. So yeah, you know, this just going into a little bit about Project Pat. You know, of course, like I said, you know, I like some of his music, man. You know, he a nigga, don't get me wrong. But, you know, I kind of like his flow or whatever. But still, man, that don't, you know, you having likes and fame and views or whatever, money, whatever, nigga, that don't keep you from the wrath and the judgment of Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi. Scripture speak about how the Lord is not a respecter of persons, man. All right, and it's even much worse for you when you know that you're an Israelite, man. All right, but let's get into these scriptures, man. Okay, this is the book of book of 1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 17. It says, "For the time is come, the judgment must begin at the house of Yahawah. And if it begin at us, and if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of Yahawah?" So here it is. We're in that season where judgment is beginning at the house of the Lord, man. Okay, of course, like Elder Apostle Hart often mentioned, we're in the shifting season, man. Okay, but even if it begins at us, how much more for them who obey not the gospel, especially them who know that they're Israelites. You know, I often bring out the scripture, it was better for them that have not known than to have known. You see, because there's many Israelites, men who proclaim and claim upon, you know, the heritage of being an Israelite, but you niggas don't follow in the gospel, man, that the Lord has set up for you. You don't follow in the way that the Lord has set up for you, man. So guess what? How much more for you when judgment come down upon you, man? You see? Again, hey, as the fishes are caught up in the net, man. You see? Scripture speak about, look at the beast of the field, they shall teach thee. Roughly paraphrasing. Man, you never know, man. You never know when you gonna get got. That's why you gotta get it right now, man. You see? It's a heavy thing knowing you an Israelite. It's more than just you putting on fringes. You know what I mean? You shalom or you know what I mean? You shalom, you know what I mean? It's more than that, man. Now you gotta walk in a way. You gotta carry yourself in a manner of an Israelite, man. Oh, in the manner of the Israelite of the Most High, man. Because it's even a separation within that. It's those who call themselves Israelites, and it's Israelites of the Most High, man. You see? And we're coming into those heavy times, man, where the nation of Israel is going to get judged, man. All right? So as we all say, well, I'm going to say it again. You're going to hear me say it often. Hey, fear ye the Lord, man. Okay? Fear ye the Lord, man, and ye shall live. All right? Moving on. Let's get the book of Joshua, chapter 24. And I'm going to start at verse 14. And it says, "Now therefore, fear the Lord, Yahawashi, and serve him in sincerity and in truth, and put away the gods which your father served on the other side of the flood and in Egypt, and serve ye the Lord." Okay, hey, put away the gods that we've been taught. These are Christianity, Baptist, Muslim, Catholic, you know, Seventh-day Adventist, Satanism, which all of this shit go up under the banner of Satanism. You know, anything that America has taught you, the ways, you know, how pork is okay. Just, you know, if that man ain't treating that woman right, then it's okay for you to, you know what I mean, deal with her. All that shit that Babylon has taught you, put that shit away, man. Serve ye the Lord. Fear the Lord, man. All right? Serve him in sincerity and in truth, man. When you come and serve the Lord, man, you want to seek on how to better yourself and to appease the Lord, man. Okay? That's what you want to do, bro. You want to serve the Lord, and you want to better yourself day by day, man. To where the Lord will smile upon you, man. And say, well, thy good, my faithful servant. That's what you want to walk in, man. Not in your own understanding. You see? Because the Lord, as like the elder once said, how the elect, Salaki, slipped my mind. Clarity, there it is. He said how the elect get off on clarity, man. See, a lot of these guys, they don't seek for clarity. They just go off on their own understanding. You know? They feel as though they got it. And this what it is. No, nigga. You got to be taught. You see? You got to be taught. And it's an order when you come into the house of the Lord as well. And we know that's a stumbling block amongst our people. Because they have been broken down. And you just been, you know what I mean? Just put all over the place. You're just all over the place like a fucking wild chicken, man. With his head cut off. You know, you niggas can't stand order, man. And that's another thing that caused a lot of these Israelites to be destroyed. All because they don't want to deal with order, man. You see? But let's continue. Verse 15. And if it seem evil unto you to serve the Lord, choose you this day. Oh, going back. If these things that the Lord required, like order, being in order, okay, studying, locking into the spirit, doing good to thy brother. If these things seem evil unto you, choose you this day whom ye will serve, whether the gods which your fathers served that were on the other side of the flood, or the gods of the Amorites in whose land ye dwell. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. So yeah, you can serve those other guys, okay? That's the separation right there. Because the way of the Lord, the way of serving the Lord seem evil unto you, okay, that's when we come to a point where, like the elder said, if a nigga don't get it, we moving on. So we at that point, well, okay, you niggas don't get it? Okay, step aside, brother. Stay over there. All right, and I'm going to stay over here, man. Because as for me and my house, we're going to serve Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, man. And your house starts with you, first and foremost. It starts with yourself. You see? Scripture say, get that house in order. Okay? So as for me and my house, we're going to serve Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi. But you niggas, you can rot, man. You can rot here in Babylon the Great, man. And serve who you choose, whoever you seem to choose. And as we often say, when the smoke clears and the dust settles, we're going to see who had the true living God, man. All right? Moving on, man. Let's get the book of Proverbs, chapter 14 and verse 27. And it says, highlight it. It says, the fear of the Lord is a fountain of life, to depart from the snares of death. So ultimately, when you gather the fear of the Lord, it's a fountain of life. And it's a reward that comes with the fear of the Lord. That reward is wisdom. You see? And the scriptures goes into how wisdom giveth life to those who have it, man. You see? And that's the first step of getting wisdom. It's to fear the Lord, man. It says to depart from the snares of death. See, Babylon the Great is a huge snare, man. All these doctrines that come with it, because this place is full of confusion, man. And a lot of our people are drunken off the wine. And I'm speaking upon these ones who wear fringes. You see? Who don't understand what's the duty of the Lord. Who don't understand the whole matter. Who truly don't understand what it is to be in this truth, man. Because as the apostles say, hey, know what you're getting yourself into, man. And once you're in it, you can't back out. No surrender, no retreat, man. Once you in it, you in it for good, man. You see? And you got to learn how to, you know what I mean? Hey, when you get in this truth, man, I'm going to just say this. As the scriptures say, you abide in me and I abide in you, man. That's what Yahawashi say, man. Okay? Meaning to cleave unto him, man. All right? Depart not away. And ultimately, the Lord is going to keep you from the ways of death, man. Because what? He's going to give you that wisdom, man. What says, and discretion shall keep thee. You see? But as for them who don't have wisdom, it's going to be war to them. Death and destruction, man. All right? Moving on. Let's get Ecclesiastes. And we're going to end it off right here. I ain't want it to be too long. Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 13. I'm going to highlight it. It says, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi and keep his commandments. For this is the whole duty of men. Now don't be simple-minded. When he says keep his commandments, it's really talking about this book in its entirety, man. Let no man take thy crown, man. Okay? And you got a commandment of faith, a commandment to believe in Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi. All right? A commandment to seek understanding. You see, and that's for you law niggas, man. You niggas that feel as though you can keep the whole law, man. But you niggas don't, because ultimately you're not even the fact that you think you can keep the whole law shows you ain't truly you ain't abiding in Yahawashi, man. Because if you can keep the whole law, you don't need Yahawashi. You don't need no saving. You ain't sick. And you got to be a damn fool to think you ain't sick in a place like this, man. You see? But yeah, though, man, that's the point, though, man. Ultimately, hey, fear ye the Lord, man. Fear ye the Lord. Going back to the example, the cat here, man. Jake right here, man, Damn, man. And like I say, he had the fringes on, man. Lord, he's coming for, bro, I'm telling you, man, he coming for those who know they're Israelites. That's why this the time to get right or get left, man. All right, and I'm going to leave it at that. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying.